Do I leave message? I got it. No. Got it. Got it.
Zach, how you doing?
What's up? How you doing?
Good, man. I didn't cover you when you played at New Mexico State, but obviously I was here, so I know what you achieved here. Can you kind of talk about what like since you left school? It seems like you were with Detroit and then the G League, and if you could talk about just the decision-making process for you, leaving the G League and starting an overseas career. Like, what was that been like?
Um, well, coming from NMSU, I didn't know where I was gonna end up as far as professional. Obviously I wanted to play in the NBA, but I just wanted to maximize the potential somewhere. And it was fun, going to Detroit, being a two-way there, and then after that, leaving. I actually couldn't go to the G League the second year because my rights were tied up, but it was cool, going to Europe. A great experience, and now coming here, I love it here. So I just love playing basketball, man.
Yeah. When you're looking for a place to play, what do you look for as a professional?
I think now for me, just somewhere when I talk where I'll be comfortable at. When you're about to go to a spot overseas, that sends you facts about the club and where it's at and the facts about it. And then you just choose from there. You and your agent talk about what's the best situation for you as far as your career and whether you'll be comfortable or not, because you're going to be over here for most of the year. So you got to be somewhere where you can survive at. So, but from being college, I've been away from home for so long, it's not too hard.
Yeah, like when you're looking for a place to play, like and weighing stuff, you said like feeling comfortable is one thing. Do you look for like the best, the best money, or you're trying to make a living? So I assume that factor.
Oh yeah, of course. But I don't think I would go to like a terrible country just for the money. But yeah, money definitely fuels most decisions.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what was the connection? Obviously, was it Casey that brought you out there? Did you, do you know people who have played in that league, or how'd you end up out there?
No, actually, I switched to agencies recently, and my agent just out of nowhere, he was like, "Oh, I have this opportunity," and then he says, "It's gonna be your coach at NMSU." I said, "What coach?" And then and then he explained it. I'm like, "Oh, he coached after me, but I met him, so I don't know who found me. I think he probably, was like, let's see what Zach's doing.
Okay.
I'm sure he had a lot to do with it. So then, once I heard that, it was a no-brainer.
Okay. So yeah, what did you? Did Coach Jans give you any info on Casey or anything? Like you said, like you didn't play with, he wasn't there with you, but like, did you know of him?
Yeah. That's the first person I called Jans, and I'm like, he was like, dude, that's great. And he told me about him. And then I had actually went to go see Coach Casey and Coach Jans down in Cruises,
Okay.
maybe a month or two before I came.
Okay.
Before I came here, and I just talked to him real quick, and yeah.
When you're back in the States, where do you reside now? Like, where's home for you?
I spend a lot of time. I spend a lot of time in El Paso. I have a daughter there, and Minnesota, LA. I do a lot of traveling when I'm home.
Okay.
I do a lot of traveling when I'm home, but I spend most of my time, you could say, like staying, is Minnesota and then El Paso.
Do you where'd you play last year?
I didn't play last year.
No? Was it because of COVID or?
Yeah, it was COVID and a lot of stuff was going on with family stuff, and so I just decided to stay and then to come out and play this year. That's why it was a great opportunity this year. It was pretty good money, and I sat a whole year, so I had to jump on the opportunity.
So what are you trying to do this year? Is it a get right type of season to come back over here, or like go to another league maybe next year? Or what are you thinking?
It's let everybody know Zach Lofton is still a player. Win. That's what I want to do is win. So I feel like once I put my mind to doing that type of stuff, everything will fall into place. Whether it be going back there, going to anywhere, just the best opportunity. But right now. I just got to be where I'm at and just make sure I do my job here.
Something that I always respect about, like, especially guys that play overseas, is just like you could have a new team like every year. Is it like when you were in college? Is it more of a college type atmosphere? Like you really have to mesh pretty quick with whoever you got.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. Yeah, like it's funny. I never thought about it like that. Whenever I go to new college, I meet new guys. I feel like it's even easier than college. Sometimes when you go to college, some people are territorial. They're trying to like, oh, this is my spot. I don't know who's this guy. But when you come overseas, the guys embrace you. Like these guys here, they're great.
Okay.
I couldn't ask for better teammates here. Even when I was in Germany, it was great. I came in middle of the season. They embraced me. So I guess you could say it is like college, So I have an experience meeting new people and messing with new people. I have a pretty go easy attitude, so I'm not like an asshole. Like I know a lot of people see me on the court and I get mad a lot, but off the court, any coach will tell you I'm not an asshole. So I get along with pretty much anybody.
What do you think of the? I don't know when you guys start. I was going to ask Casey that. I don't know when you guys start playing games. What's your squad like?
Our squad looks good, man. I think this is the first time they've been coached by someone like Casey. They've learned a ton. Okay. I can see the difference from when I first came here. I've only been here like 3 weeks. Right. There's already a difference. I know they made strides even before that. So the team looks good, man. I think we'll play hard. As long as we play hard, there's nothing we can't do.
What's been the biggest? What's Kuwait like? I mean, from a cultural standpoint, the food and stuff like that. What's that like?
Oh man, it's easy. Just like Coach told me, he stressed that. He was like, "Man, it's the easiest living you'll have overseas." They have every restaurant you could think of: Five Guys, Domino's.
Okay.
I live on top of a Starbucks.
There you go.
There's a beach. There's palm trees. It doesn't get any better than that. A lot of people speak English here. And if you don't, there's a translator somewhere. You figure it all out. Everything's like the street signs are in English. Okay. It's pretty cool here, man. I didn't expect it to be this nice,
Okay. Last thing I had for you was just like, what's your still connection with NMSU at all? Do you ever talk to the coaches or any of the guys?
That's family, man. Yeah, that's family. I love everything about NMSU. Jans, just like Casey. He treats me like he been coaching me for 10 years. I'm sure you do that with any kid, but it just feels good at NMSU. I still talk to James. I still talk to Anwar. I talk to a lot of guys over there. My old coaches there. When I go back, I'll go see them guys. My mom and Coach Dan's wife, they're still good friends. So that's family. That's the last place I went to before I started my life, really.
Okay. Hey Zach, good to talk to you, man. I appreciate it. Good luck this season.
Thanks, man. I really appreciate that.